This episode of Tea Time with TC is brought to you by InFlight Inc. At InFlight, our mission is to empower people with intellectual and developmental disabilities to reach for their hopes and dreams and support a meaningful quality of life. To learn more about InFlight Inc., visit www.inflightinc.org.
Hi, this is Tiffany Cameron. I hope you guys enjoy the show. Welcome my guest, Chris, on my show.
Hi.
He's my guest, and he's going to talk about his book today. Kid, can you explain to me about your book, your first book?
This is my first book.
Explain to the fans.
You know, everybody would love to have read this book, and it's all about Misty, the fairy, and you live in the place called the Fireworks Land, where the little girl takes a trip with Misty to the Fireworks Land, to a place where it has never been before.
And how did you publish this first book?
Me.
Okay, can you
My
explain to us?
mom, my mother and I published my book, and to help children to read the story.
Gotcha.
And that's probably about it. And this is definitely the book that I always want to do. I have other books I have to be planning on working on, my second book and the whole thing.
That's nice. I'm happy to hear that. Alrighty. Any questions?
Well,
So, do you want to become a publisher one day?
hope the publisher one day will be good. It would be a great idea. I hope Mom would get this thing copyrighted from the Library of Congress.
Nice.
And hopefully we'll have to be in this thing. So
Can you explain your second book? When is this book?
it's all about the pirate ship. You know, it's all about the golden ship. It's where it was stuck in an island. It's where the pirates are there.
Nice.
Where I was kidnapped. So Darla, who has to save me.
Oh, Darla has to save you in her story. Got it.
That's right.
Got it now. We got it.
See?
Alrighty.
I have other stuff in the works right now.
That is a nice book.
So that would be perfect.
I like your first book.
Yes.
I would love a copy of that book. Look,
I wish.
I wish I could have that book. It's cute.
That's a cute book. I always love that. Okay.
Do you have any other questions, Dad?
Questions. What school did you go to?
First, I went to Puerto Rico. I first came to school in PR for when I was a child, and then PS 154 in Brooklyn in the Windsor Terrace section, then MS 88, and then of course we went to Anderson School for a number of years.
Nice.
I've been in Enderkill. I've been in Evergreen for all the years we've been. I remember going to that until I graduated in 2000.
That's nice.
And I first moved to Heather Lane, and then we remained here
Nice.
for a long time after like 20 plus years.
Nice. Okay, I have a question. Okay, where were you raised?
Yeah, I was born in Brooklyn.
Okay.
Then as a child, I was in Puerto Rico for 7 years. We lived with my parents, and we've been there for like when it was hot weather. And of course, we flew back to New York in '88 when I was like turning 10.
Nice. 10? Nice.
Yes, I was like 10 at the time.
Okay. Do you have any siblings in your family? Are you the only child? You have brothers and sisters?
I have Brian. I have my brother Brian. I have my sister-in-law Robin, and we also have my uncles like Uncle Johnny, Aunt Ann, Aunt Debbie, and Uncle Joe, and the rest of the family. Matt and Joey, all the stuff. You know, Nadine, Jason, and Donna, all that stuff. All of them.
Does your parents have any pets?
Yes, we have a pet named. Back when when my mother used to live, she had Rogue. Now we have Sophia.
Nice. Sophia, that's nice. How old is your parents' dog?
They're like a few years old or whatever it is.
Nice. Do you have any nieces?
Yes, I have Jillian. I have Kimberly, and my nephew is Logan.
That's Logan?
Yes.
Does your niece like My Little Pony?
Yes, I think one of these, actually Kimberly likes it, but...
Nice.
And I also love horses, though.
Nice. What kind of horses do you like?
I like any type of horse I like. I always like to see one day at the barn, whatever it is. But that's just it, because all I do is look at the horses.
Nice.
I always, when I first got volunteered down in Florida, I did the brushing, the grooming, and the whole thing. And me and Jen went to the Rocking Horse Ranch.
Nice.
For about a weekend.
Oh, that's nice.
Went horseback riding, and that's that.
Nice. That's good. Any other questions? Let me think of a question. Do you want to become a singer one day?
Yeah, I wish. I always my favorite song I did sing about 2 weeks ago at the theater group performance.
What song did you sing?
The 12th of Never.
Nice. So do you know who sings that? Who's the original guy that sings
Johnny
that?
Mathis.
Nice. That's very nice. Nice.
And anything else I have to tell you?
Oh, I have another question for you. Sure. Another question. Do you like collect? Do you like to collect? Do you like to collect records?
Yes, I do collect everything. So.
What's your favorite record to collect?
I always collect a lot of these other stuff. So, yeah, I like all these equipment there. I have proper setup and everything. Always want to use it to add to my library or something.
Nice. Any other questions? Think of another question. Do you like to draw?
Yes, I love to draw.
What do you like to draw?
Yeah, something for my next book
Nice.
that I'm working on.
Nice.
This has been currently working on this for about a year.
Nice.
It's about me chasing a rainbow and searching for my parents.
Oh, searching for your parents. Gotcha now. Gotcha.
That will be my book in the future.
That's very nice. I'm glad you like to do that. Nice. Any other questions?
So why don't we elaborate a little bit, because we learned a lot about Chris here.
Yes, we did.
And Chris is a man of many, many talents.
Yes.
So Chris, how did you come up with Misty? Like, how did
Yes,
that
it's a
start?
fairy, right?
Right.
That's the fairy. It's the fireworks. It's all about you know what? I love fireworks. I always go there every year during the 4th of July or New Year's or whatever it is, or watch on YouTube that
Let me
has
see.
certain fireworks.
This book?
So you wrote and illustrated your own.
Yes.
I like this book.
Yeah.
I would love to have this book. I like to read.
And it was just an idea you came up with based on your love for fireworks.
Uh-huh.
I like this book.
Right.
I like
Yep.
I like your book.
And how long did it take you to write your book?
Probably, I know how long I took when I first got into it and drawing it and make my own. Yeah, because what happened is I left it right in the middle of a fireworks show, and I was anxious to finish after because of late, because the staff member comes in at the time. But yeah, and I got really frustrated, so I decided it's a good idea. Let's draw. It's time for me. Draw fireworks and draw a character and make my own.
Very good.
The main character is Darla.
Okay,
Nice.
that's great.
That's nice.
So how many books do you have planned currently to write?
Maybe they're going to be more in the works sometime.
Okay. So there will be more books from Chris coming out.
I would love to get one.
And you actually, if I remember correctly, you did a book signing, didn't you?
Yes,
Right?
I did the book signing
Which is awesome.
a few years ago. That was back in 2019, right before the pandemic hit.
And it was during a festival, right?
Yes,
I
it was
remember.
during the festival. I always enjoyed that as well.
That's awesome. That's great. So do you like to write, or do you like to do art better? Which would you say?
I prefer both. Yeah, I would
Nice.
love to do art.
Nice.
Yes, art is better than being in my room all the time. I have to isolate, because all you gotta do is instead, rather than taking a break from the computer and all this stuff, you gotta do is make some illustrations and doing a lot of things.
And you're a very talented
And of course, I
artist.
gotta save money for other stuff.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I have to save enough money. You know, I'm trying to make them save money.
Great. And what is your favorite thing to draw?
Yeah, I draw cartoons and all this stuff. I always love to draw. I draw some landscapes. I do some stuff, and I do a little bit of painting.
Oh, that's great.
That's very great to hear that.
I have art supplies in my room, so I decided to do so.
That was very nice to have. Yes.
And Tiffany, you like to draw.
I'm a good paint. I like to paint. And I know how to paint and draw.
So you guys have that in common.
Yes, we do. I know how to draw and paint.
And now you guys are both at Heather Lane, right?
Yes.
So do you guys just draw together?
Me and Chris should do that one day. Draw together one day.
Oh yes,
We
we could
should.
draw together.
Me and Chris should do that one day. Draw
Uh-huh.
together. One day, draw something.
Yes.
Yeah,
That'd be awesome.
we should do that one day.
And Chris talked about his records.
Yes.
You also have a phonograph, right?
I have a record player. I have the wind-up machine.
Right. You collect these. You collect antiques, right?
Yes,
That's-
I always do that.
Yes.
Sometimes.
Yes.
We do have a video of the phonograph. I think
Yes.
With you outside with the phonograph, which is pretty cool.
I love that. I always enjoyed that very much.
And where did you find a phonograph?
Antique shop. It's one of those junk shops. Or
That's
whatever.
pretty nice.
Many years ago. What for $5? And it has it needs restoration.
That's cool.
When I first got it, it wasn't. It wasn't turning. The turntable wasn't turning.
So you did the restore. You restored it.
Yes.
That's
I
cool.
did
Nice.
fix it, cleaned it up. The motor, it was a spring motor. You had to clean that up.
Yep.
And then put some new grease in here, put it there, and just wind them up. And,
That's nice.
And it
That's
goes.
awesome.
It works.
That's
That
awesome.
is awesome.
Runs
Yes.
just like new.
Just like new. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
awesome.
That is great.
Mhm.
What else? So you lived in Florida.
Oh, my mom is in Florida.
Your mom's in
Nice.
Florida.
Yeah. So is my dad.
Nice and warm in Florida. All right, Tiff, do you have any other questions?
Questions for Chris? Oh, any other question? I think I have another question for Chris. Chris. Another question for Chris. Do you like painted horses?
I haven't painted horses. I always like to draw horses.
Yes. That's nice.
Yep.
Nice.
Any other questions?
Any other questions for Chris? Oh, any questions for Chris? Any other? Do you like old cars?
No.
No, you do not.
I don't.
Do you like oldies?
Yes, I always like music. I always like those 50s, 60s stuff,
Nice.
40s, whatever.
That's nice.
Especially a different taste of
Nice.
music, whatever.
I have a question for you. What is your favorite Looney Tunes character?
Bugs Bunny.
And why is Bugs Bunny your favorite character?
I like them because I like them much better than Mickey Mouse and whatever. My dad likes Donald Duck. My mom likes Mickey Mouse.
Your mom likes Mickey Mouse?
Yes.
Wow, I didn't know your mom likes Mickey Mouse.
All right.
That's awesome.
Well, they live close to Disney World, don't they?
Yes,
I know that's because my mom lives in Deerfield Beach.
nice.
That's going to be like 100 miles north
Nice.
of Disney World.
Yep.
Nice.
All right. It's probably 100 miles south from Disney World.
Deerfield Beach.
Yeah, it's like a 5-hour drive.
Nice.
Yeah.
It is. Thank you. That was nice. Your fans are in Florida. That's nice.
That is-
Florida's nice down there. It's really hot down there.
It is very hot down there.
Yes, it is.
Any other questions?
Any other questions for Chris? Let me think of a question for Chris. Questions for Chris, would you want to get married someday?
No,
No. He said no. All right.
not really.
You're not. all
Unless
right.
I find a girl.
You will one day. You're gonna find someone one day.
All right.
You'll find a girl someday. Don't worry.
Okay.
You'll find somebody nice and.
Because I know I have friends over there. Yeah, I have Ben Brower,
Uh huh.
and I have some other girls
Mhm.
who was waiting for him.
Nice. Nice. That's nice. Any other questions? If you could live anywhere, where would you want to live?
I'm gonna live down in Florida. I'm gonna be moving.
So why do you want to move to Florida and why?
That's because there's people because the weather is like warm. It's not cold anymore. It's like winter. Yeah, because if you go down to Florida in the wintertime, it's gonna be nice and warm. Because I remember last year it was cold in the 50s and 40s. It
Nice.
was extremely cold.
Nice. And yeah, that's nice. You
Down
want
in
to
there.
live in Florida? Nice.
All right.
Who would you live with in Florida if you moved down there?
I'm not sure yet.
You're not sure.
We'll have to wait and see what it is.
Nice. Who is your favorite singer and why?
Tony Bennett. I like other stuff. Tony Bennett, Frank Sinatra,
Nice.
and a couple of other ones. I know I prefer that.
Nice.
Chris is an old soul. I love it.
Nice. What is your favorite board game to play?
Yeah, I played everything. I like board games. I like to play Scrabble. I like to play the games, the other board games. Monopoly and a few other ones.
Yeah. You
Those-
like Monopoly?
Yeah, I have so many of them.
So you like Monopoly? Let me think of another one. You like Monopoly? What else? Do you like to watch movies?
Yes, I watch one.
What's
I
your
watch
favorite movie? What's your favorite movie to watch?
I always watch movies like that. Like, you know, I like to watch other movies. I know there's any specific movie I always want to remember that at the time. Yeah, it's basically my favorite movie is National Velvet.
National Velvet, your favorite movie?
Yes.
Do you like Western movies?
Yes.
Yes.
I know Westerns. I watch other like Westerns and some sort of cartoons or whatever it is.
Mm-hmm. Nice. Think of other questions. Do you like seeing fireworks?
Yes.
What's your favorite part looking at the fireworks? What's your favorite part about the fireworks?
Yeah, it's just the displays. You know, every night. Yeah, you could do one every year during the 4th of July. You had to do is watch it.
Watch.
And capture the video of it.
Nice.
That's very nice.
Thanks. Okay. Any other questions? That's it. Thank you for coming on the show.
All right. You're absolutely welcome.
And I like this book.
Oh, thanks.
Here you go.
I will learn to draw.
Tiffany wants to learn how to draw Misty.
Yes, you can. I have to do whatever I want to do.
I can do it.
All right.
Misty?
Yes.
I'm going to learn how to draw Misty. Look at Tiffany go.
Okay.
Misty. I'm drawing Misty. Look at that. I'm drawing Misty.
Mm-hmm.
See that?
Oh wow, that was so fast too.
See that?
It looks so good.
That's Misty, right?
How many times have you drawn Misty, do you think?
When I first write this book, you know, when I first started, I draw them. I'm gonna put her name on this thing.
You make her wings. Look at that.
Oh, wonderful.
Huh? Right, Misty.
Oh, sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
It's Misty.
Yes.
Oh, wonderful. Oh, that's so good, Chris.
See?
Look
Thank
at
you
that.
for showing.
Misty, there you go.
Oh, that's great, Tiff.
I'm glad you guys did a great job on the drawings.
That's fabulous.
Once I drew Misty, look.
Wow.